Hello, you guys. I'm just at the end of my day almost, and I was just looking back at the courses that I've developed over time, and they have absolutely coincided with different phases of my own healing. And they were really great, and I learned so much. So my very first thing that I remember coming into this world was living with crippling anxiety. Now, I mean, waking up in the morning, before I even opened my eyes, I could feel this tension in my chest and in my throat, and then my mind making up like worst case scenarios, what's going to happen today. At that time, I was a student, and I'm going to fail. How am I going to get this done? And just those overwhelming self-critical thoughts. It's a terrible way to live. It really is. It just colors your whole world. And then I found out about, that many people, men and women, live this way and also have an extra sensitive nervous system. So this really made sense to me when I found out that I process things very differently than a lot of people. So sounds were louder, emotions were really felt deeply. I picked up emotions from other people around me, particularly, the emotions that they weren't feeling, I would feel them. And if you don't have the awareness that this is what's happening and the tools to manage it, your sensitivities can really manifest in your body, in your mind, and life can be a pretty wobbly place to live. So that's how I lived really for most of my life. And just thinking that I was just a really caring, loving person, and that's all well and fine. We don't want to get rid of those parts. Those are your superpowers. But you certainly need ways to be able to manage, the overwhelming emotions that come up, and eventually led me to burnout a number of years back. And then the third part of this was realizing, that I was not alone in this. And not only that, but there was a patterning that I was showing up in myself and so many of my clients, the people I was working with, and it boiled down to this core belief of not good enough. So trying to make up for that by people pleasing, by trying to be perfect, by trying to manage other people's emotions so that I could feel better and more at peace. And that too is not a great way to live, because it's like whack-a-mole. You put out one fire and then another one comes up, and you just can't keep, whacking, fixing everybody's problems. It's exhausting. It was causing me chronic pain and fatigue all the time. So that was kind of the third phase that I really started to notice that it wasn't just me, and it was a cultural programming of what I had called, it's like the good girl programming. You got to be good. But the belief behind that is not good enough. So you could never be good enough, being outwardly focused like that. So that was kind of the third phase, and then I created a whole course around that. I've loved every single course that I've created. But when I realized this pattern that ran through my life that got me to right here today, I created a series of 3 free workshops, 3 free online trainings that I'm offering in June. And I'm here to tell you guys about it first. So on Mondays at 12 o'clock, starting next Monday, the first one we're going to talk about is managing fear and anxiety. So some powerful tools to learn how to manage fear and anxiety in your life that I think everybody needs to know. And then the following Monday, again at 12 noon, We're going to talk about living as a sensitive person in this world, so an empath. So managing your sensitivities and being able to kind of amplify your gifts without shutting yourself down. And then the third Monday, which I believe is the 26th at 12 noon, we're going to talk about this good girl programming, moving from good girl to good enough, and what does that look like? So June is a really exciting month, and I want to take you all through these 3 phases. I'm going to drop a link probably in another post. You can sign up and then attend one, attend all of them. And with each one of those workshops, I'm going to be giving away a free gift at the end, because I want to make this real in your own life. I want women to start shifting and changing out of that old conditioning so they can move into who they already are. And it's an amazing journey. I'll tell you from my own experience. It's not always fun, but it's been worth every second. So drop me any questions below. If, hey you guys who are watching right now, hello. Good to see you. Drop me any questions below and I'll leave a link and just sign up. And if you can't make it live, replays will be available. And let's do this. Let's make June an amazing journey together. All right. Take care, everyone. See you again soon. Bye for now.